I said can.
Oh.
What'd you say? Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes.
I know y'all all want me to lose. Not you, baby. I'm talking to my friends that I'm playing against.
Inside the 5.
Oh.
Gets it to the
And then
25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
Damn. My girl said if I don't win, she gonna whoop my ass.
If you don't,
Yeah, that's what I said. If I don't win, you gonna whoop my ass.
so you better win the game.
Yeah. What happens if I win? Do I get a prize?
Beat them all.
Do I get a
Yeah,
prize?
don't worry what you get. Just win.
Okay.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. It's a keeper running left. In the clear at the 25. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
I can't believe the defense kept him out of the end zone. Once this quarterback gets out in the open field, he's basically like a running back. He has that kind of skill set. I thought he was going to take it to the house.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
They're setting out to try to BAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Great cut. They whiff on it. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
With a sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here, though, that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the special teams.
And just like that, they've erased the
They
difference.
turned up at Ohio State.
Special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Keisha, can I come see you when I get off of work tomorrow? I don't think I'm door dashing tomorrow. Because the weather's too bad.
Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. One man in the backfield, and he'll kick the football.
I'm tired of these people talking about TikTok.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history with the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice kick.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Finds his man. It's Graves. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
it's been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
If they don't make the connection, that one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Keep talking, Cam. Don't stop talking now.
Accuracy by this quarterback.
Keep talking.
Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down. The freshman quarterback showing toughness, standing in to take the hit. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Yep.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Conrad's now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nice run is brought down to the 44.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse.
Here he goes. Past the 10. Oh, the waiting.
Uh-oh.
What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution when they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush.
There you go. 99.
To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And it's taken at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Extending the play now. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
QB decides to keep it here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Breaks an open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
With the catch, it's Graves. That's a solid gain.
What you say, baby?
Inside the 30 and a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Give it to the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Ohio State, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
That's what happens when you let the computer play for you.
There's only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast.
Get worked.
You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go! Let's go!
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. The receiver makes the catch.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception. Now that couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. The ball is caught. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Now here comes the point after attempt.
My quarterback like Cam Newton, bro.
They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
Big motherfucker.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nope. Yep, he came back for his senior year.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 50.
I said he came back for his senior year.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught, completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. He's got a first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that
58
pressure,
seconds left.
and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they...
Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Braves. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after just a short gain. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ha! He left the party, Vaughn. Ha ha!